You ever been a teenager?
Yeah.
Once upon a time. Well, once upon a time.
Yeah.
Not yet.
If not, do you know someone who's been a teenager? Yeah?
Yeah.
One or two. Okay. A few of you. All right, good. Because if you've ever been a teenager, you know when you're a teenager, there's all sorts of things that are just kind of making you unhappy. And they just seem like the biggest deal at the time. Maybe it's a prom, maybe it's a date, maybe it's just somebody picking on you, maybe it's some sort of bully. There's always something going on that's going to make you unhappy. Did you experience that? You know what I'm talking about a little bit? Grant, the rest of you are very happy teenagers, but Grant at least knows what I'm talking about. That's it. I mean, you get unhappy, and that's the way I was a teenager. I was just unhappy, and well, just normal. People get unhappy. But I discovered something that I hadn't known about before, and it was actually, I think this is correct. I don't know if this is true, but I think it's from the Chinese actually know this. This is true. But what I read was the Chinese say there are certain people who are naturally happy. Things naturally go right with them. Everything just kind of works out. Their lives just kind of turn out. And it's because of one special thing about them that sets them off from other people. And it's very simple. It's right at the corner of their mouth. They're just turn it just a little bit. You know what I'm talking about. Just a little bit back there. And it's like they've got this permanent smile all the time back there. And because of this, everything works out. So I thought, well, if I had that, then I could be happy and lucky as all these other people, right? It makes sense. So I took a look at, my own face as a teenager in the mirror, and I looked at it, and it's all kind of like this. So I thought, okay, that's not looking too happy there. That's not going to work. But I thought, if I smile all the time, then maybe I'd be the same as one of those people whose face quirks up a little bit. And if you do, you can take a look at people who are models, people who are movie stars, right at the very corner of the mouth. You'll see some people, they've got this thing. I thought if I smile all the time, that'd be great. So I thought, great, all I have to do is smile. Okay, I got ready, I got my smile on, and my smile lasted until I met another human being. When they said to me, Tim, what's wrong with your face and why aren't you smiling? You ever think you're doing something and discover in a kind of embarrassing way you're not doing that at all? That's the way it was, but you know how it was. You kind of try to fight your way out of it. So I said, I am smiling. I said, Tim, I don't know what you're doing, but that ain't no smile. I thought, well, okay, but this got frightened. I didn't know what to do. So I thought, okay, I don't know how to smile. So I kept going, I just kind of did this, and people say, Tim, why are you smiling? After, weeks went to months, went to years, I was a very unhappy teenager. Yes, it lasted a long time. I go to people and they always say the same thing. They say, Tim, why aren't you smiling? I say, I am smiling. And go away. Well, that wasn't making me any friends, and it wasn't solving my smiling problems. I didn't know quite what to do. So I said one friend left, pretty much, in the whole wide world of this time. I changed pretty much everybody to a weird rictus kind of look on my face. But I went to one friend, his name was Tommy. He's about this tall, red-haired guy. And I went and said, Tommy, I'm trying to smile, and it's not really working out. He says, I said, well, okay, Tim, why is it working out? He says, well, I do this. He says, Tim, I don't know what that is, but it's not a smile. And don't go around people too much, either. You'll freak them out. I don't know what to do. And then he said something very profound I never thought about. He said, Tim, if you don't know how to smile, you need to practice smiling. Well, that just sounds weird, right? Practice smiling? What the heck is that? But the more I thought about it, I thought, how do you get better at smiling? So I thought, well, who smiles out there? And I looked around and I thought, models. People who are models in magazines smile. Some of you may be a little confused about that, because today's models are going to
That's it.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's it. You got it.
That Zoolander look, Yeah. But back then, they were happier. Or at least the models were happier. And they'd always pose like, woo, and just so happy and wonderful, wearing clothes and drinking things and hitting croquet mounts. They had a happy time. are the people, the happy people. So I cut out pictures of the models and pasted them in a scrapbook. Yeah, I was pretty desperate this time. And I looked through it and I started doing A-B comparisons. You know, I'd like look at the model and I'd smile in the mirror. I'd look down and I'd say, that's not it. And you know, after a while, a few days by, a week, months went by, I looked down like, better. And then one day I looked down, I looked like, and I said, hey, it's not the cover of Vogue, but it's gonna do, you know? And I started smiling, and I felt better. And even as a teenager, I thought, and some people come and say, Tim, hey, nice smile, how you doing? And sometimes people smile back at me. And I felt really good. And it just started happening, just because I started smiling all the time. I discovered problems didn't last so long. It sounds weird, but problems didn't last so long. Things didn't get me down. And it just kind of transformed my whole approach to life. And it's something that Ken would say that you can do too, if you're thinking about it. Now maybe you're happy being unhappy. Some people are. They're just telling, don't separate me from my misery. I love my misery. I carry it around with me. If you're one of those people, fine, be miserable, it's great. But if you want to be happier, you're not happy, just smile. And if you know how to smile, great, just smile. But if you don't know how to smile, practice smiling. And Kyle had an excellent idea. He said, just catch yourself in the reflection. And if you look at it and you say, that guy's going to kill somebody, then no, you're not smiling. Like, whoa, okay, that was a reflection, all right. Just practice smiling. And it's so simple. Once you start doing that, you discover new confidence, new certainty, a new wholeness, and you may find people smiling back at you. So if you're having a bad day, things are going down, you don't know quite what to do about it, it's a simple thing you can do. Just smile.
Good. I have found the best way to know if you're smiling or not when you're walking down the street. If you're a young man, or not a young man, but if you're a man, look at the next girl that passes by and she will instantly give a reaction. She'll either frown at you like you're a creep or why are you whatever, and you'll really know the expression on your face. You can tell what's what I'm saying from looking at other people. Right? See? All right.
Smiles at everything.
Elin smiles. Elin, are you ready?
Yes.
Why flywheel?
Do you ever have a time that you are interested in some girl or some guys? You want to date him or her? You want to be more confident of yourself. If you have 6 packs, so when you go to fix that smoker, you can really flash. Or just be simply mentally more confident, because confident and a smile, I believe, is the most beautiful thing you can ever wear naturally. I want to share a personal story that gave me that feeling. I cannot be more thankful to a gym in Chicago, and the gym's name is Flywheel. The Flywheel is an indoor cycling studio. They don't do anything else. They only do indoor cycling. It's a very good workout. I went there for about a month. I lost 7 pounds, and I do 5 times a week. Every time about like 45 to 1 hour, 45 minutes to 1 hour. And I feel every day I feel more energetic. I can accomplish more at work and personal stuff. I feel like just happier, just in general. And at the end of it, I become more confident for myself, physically and mentally. So for you who wanted to be that, I highly encourage you to consider Flywheel. And here is why. Flywheel gives you a combination of workout, cardio and strength. So it's in a stadium-like environment. It's dark, there is no lights. The only number you can see have lights on it is your performance. So they have a torque number. Torque number is like how hard you are riding the pedal. And there is a speed number, is how fast you are riding it. So the 2 number, there is no math behind. I do not know how the formula is, but it will come to a total power. So total power is how hard you ride combined with the speed. And in front of the class, there are two scoreboards. Scoreboard showing top 10 in women and top 10 in men for the class. Well, you can choose to not to be on the scoreboard if you don't feel comfortable. But Flywheel comes with an app on your phone, smartphone like iPhone, Android. Later when you log into the app, you can always see your score and how you rank among the class. So it is competitive, but competitive in a good way. You can choose to not to show it on the scoreboard or just look on the app to know your performance by yourself. And over the time, you can see how you trend among the class and how your total power coming from a certain number to another number. Hopefully it will increase. In the middle of the class, they also they have one or two some doing strength training. So they have 2 bars by the bike. You lift the bar, weight is 5 pounds, the other 2 pounds, and you lift the bar. So it's a combination of cardio and strength training. I believe it's a good workout. Every class I burn about 500 to 700 calories. So that's more than I'm running on a treadmill for 6.5 miles per hour. So it is a very, very good workout. Flywheel is also very fun. Besides workouts, they have all kinds of events. Recently, they have the Halloween thing. So if you go to the class, you will see your instructor running in a cat costume. Or Mario from the games that you're playing, right? And have those, they also have different music things. They have Beyonce, they have Taylor Swift. So if you like Green Day, for example, you can find a music thing just for that artist and then go to the class. And all the class, they will go through that songs for that artist. Sometimes they even have a DJ event. So on special Friday nights, they have a DJ just in front of the class besides the instructor and then tuning the music for the whole class. And it feels great. It's a very, very fun environment. I kind of feel like connected to all the events happening. Halloween, I'm not sure if they are going to do anything for the election, but different events. It also, I have personal feeling because at the end of the month with Flywheel, I feel I challenge myself. When I first started with Flywheel, my total power is about 10% of the class. I do not want to show on the scoreboard because I know I'm never going to make it. And if I make it, probably it's a 10th. And it's just about 10%. But over the time, I can see myself improving. And one day, I became #1. It only happened once. I never did that again. But one day I do become #1 of the class. And it felt amazing. After the class, I just wanted to drink the champagne to celebrate. It's giving me that confidence about, hey, if I really set my mind into it, I can achieve something that was previously unimaginable. So to sum up, Flywheel can give you a good workout. It is fun, and give you a feeling of sense of achievement. So here is how you are going to start it. If you have a workout routine, and when you start in Flywheel, that may be a good and easy, smooth transition. If you have not worked out for a while and you want to start a gym that is pretty intense, you probably want to start with a lower frequency, for example, 3 times a week. And to start, I would say start is half of the success, and the hardest part is to start. I would suggest you to try, force yourself to stick to a schedule 3 times a week for 2 weeks. And maybe it is hard to wake up to go to the gym and feel very exhausted after it. But just imagine how you want to feel at the end of it. Do you want to gain more muscles? Do you want to lose weight? And how that feels like? Do you want to consider more attractive towards the person you want to date? So think about things like that will help you to go through the first 2 weeks. And after the first 2 weeks, when you get to a pattern and a habit, it will become so much easier. It will become something that you longing more. You feel like it's a cup of coffee. It's something part of your life. And after a month and after 2 months, believe me, you will see tremendous result. Do you want to be more confident? Try Flywheel today.